Lee Wina's Breakfast with Santa. I hope everybody is ready for a wonderful time. Who's ready for a wonderful time today? All right, boys and girls, especially the boys and girls, I want to see a little bit more enthusiasm. I want to see yeah and ha-ha-has and ho-ho-hos. Ready? Who's ready for a good time today? Yes! Oh, they're being shy up here. That's okay, that's okay. We have a lot of things going on today. We have a lot of people who have volunteered a lot of hours. So before we begin, let's give all of our volunteers, happy helpers, and community supporters a huge round of applause. Also specifically to our PTA president group and all the staff here. Actually, we have put in, or they have put in, I mean, I just think it look pretty, but they have put in probably 200 to 300 hours to get this ready in one way, shape, form, or another. So if you see them, please give them a thank you for all their support. Our agenda today. First thing first that we want to talk about is our agenda. Of course, I'm going to be welcoming you guys here. Then I do have some essential things that I have to talk about. It's called like our academic plan. I have to share it out with you guys every year. Don't worry, it'll only take a couple minutes. Then we have a thing about attendance, our general learner outcomes. Some of our ELL students have put together a couple of very, very cute videos for you guys to watch. Then we have our breakfast. Then we'll bring in some cheerleaders because we need to cheer Santa onto stage, right? And then lastly, we'll do our gift giving after Santa arrives for picture taking. Please, parents and families, do not leave before the gift giving is, because we got probably in the neighborhood of 15 to 20 pounds of food for you to take home today. So we should be able to feed you for a few days at least. And that is all thanks to many of our community sponsors, plus our PTA. And we're going to get down to our community sponsors right about now. Oh wait, I do have to go talk to you guys about future events. Parents, please keep in mind that once we come back from winter break, shortly thereafter we start our SBA cycle. That's our state assessment. And at that state assessment, we will need your kids to A, be here on time every day, and B, more importantly, be very happy and well rested. So make sure they're getting good sleep. We'll talk more about that in the attendance video. Our ELL students are going to be taking the WEDA test. That is our test that assesses their English language learning from their native language learning. And then we have a movie night in the end of our middle of March, right before spring break. The procedures for today are going to be as follows. Once we dismiss for breakfast, we're going to come outside. You're going to pass all these tables to see all the vendors here that are out here, and we're going to introduce them in just a second. And then you guys are going to go in where it says Malcolm Lunch Line, and also, are we doing 2 lines or 1? 2 lines, yeah. So it'll be Malcolm and Mackay lunch lines are going to be open. You're going to go in there, grab a plate, come sit back down. We'll give you a few minutes to get seated, and then we're going to bring out the big man himself, ready to say hi to you all. All right. And next thing up is our community partners. We have a lot of community partners here today. I'm going to be calling them up by group name. Let me make sure our community partners know that it is time. But I do want to talk about some of the community partners that really supported us here with making sure that you guys have plenty of food. Our number 1 supporters for 20 plus years is St. Andrew's Cathedral, or the Cathedral of St. Andrews. They have always been terrific supporters. They got awesome bags for you, plus awesome food for you. Let's give them a specific round of applause. In addition, of course, the PTA, as I said, they have been planning this breakfast. They make the planners, they get the field trips paid for, they do the movie night, special school projects. We got new water fountains that are in here. They're covered up right now so that they're not getting used for today. They're also helping pay for our water fountains out there, our brand new speaker system that's going up outside, amongst many other improvements for the school. Paint and stuff. You might notice the doors got painted. So a lot of these things are getting supported by the PTA. and then general school improvements. All right, let's start introducing our community partners that are here today. We're going to start with Aloha United Way. If I can ask my Aloha United Way person, Miss Hyman, come up.
Thank you and good morning. So, I am from Aloha United Way, and we work with more than 350 nonprofit organizations in our community. And we also run the 211 helpline. If you would like to visit us outside at the table, we have a 3-question survey, and we'll be giving away a couple of gift cards at 9:30. So you just look for your name. It takes about 10 seconds to take the survey. But thank you for having us, and good morning.
Thank you very much. All right, and if nobody picks up the gift cards, Mr. Larkin's having a good time tonight. All right. Next up, we're going to do our In Touch Wireless, who's here with some phones for those of you who need some phones.
All right, good morning everybody. My name is Cheryl, I'm with In Touch Wireless. So we actually work with the federal government. We do the federal Lifeline program. So if you're eligible, based on the qualifications that we have, you can leave with an activated free smartphone today. So come see me, I'm right out this door of you. I'll be happy to answer some questions for you. Enjoy your day.
Excellent, excellent. Who doesn't like free phones, right? Next up, we have Pat right over there. Come on up, Pat.
Thank you, good morning. Hi, my name is Gloria Lani, and I'm with Parents Who Live Together. And we just wanted to share with you this morning with parents that we're going to be having what is called a Sundays project starting in January 25th. It's going to be done online on Zoom. So if you're interested, you're more than welcome to come up and sign up with us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have We Are Oceania. We Are Oceania is going to be coming up to see me in just a second. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there she is. I surprised her. She was all the way in the back.
Good morning, my name is Rosalinda Nahatoa. I'm from We Are Oceania. I just wanted to share some of our programs that we have. So we have COPA programs that help with health insurance. We have the CRS program. We have the helpline program. We also have case management. And most importantly, we have our youth Empowerment Center. We work with youth at risk at the Youth Empowerment Center. We do guide on the side with language and culture, and we do a lot of things. We also have community connection program, and we just do a lot of work in the community. So if you need our help, you can call our helpline. Thank you.
Thank you. And last up, HPD is going to be here with KKID. Officer, one of the officers, coming up and tell us what you're going to talk about. I like putting these guys on the spot.
Hello everyone. We're with the District 5 CPT. We're just doing a KKID booth right on the right side of the cafeteria. So it's just a safety part for little children. And we got Kapuna also, but I think we're going to do mostly KKID for now. Thank you.
All right, thanks very much, HPD. And thank you for keeping our community safe. Just 2 last tables to point out. We're not going to call them up because they're part of us. We have some crafts for you guys to do once we start up. And then over there we are selling our big fundraiser. If you need some stocking stuffers or just little like, oh yeah, I forgot to buy this person a gift. It's good to have a little stack of those things to just hand out, little cheap things. Plus you get all this free food at McDonald's. It's actually worth like $20-something. You only pay $5, right? We only pay $5, get $20 worth of stuff. So no matter what, it's a win-win. I went through 3 of mine last year on my own, so I know how it goes. They're very delicious. Oh, sorry, I've been told that I cannot be heard in the back. I'm going to turn the volume up real quick. Everybody in the back, can you guys hear me okay? All right, that's better? All right. Next up, I got to go through the academic plan, so please bear with me on this. This is the required part of the show. There are 6 parts to our academic plan that we are following this year. Our first goal, we call them enabling activity, is equitable access to instruction. That is making sure that every single student has access. That means they're getting good instruction at the tier 1 level, which means the basic instruction across the entire school, no matter their background, ethnicity, disabilities, or socioeconomic status. So making sure that we get that, and making sure we fund things so that they can have access to that no matter what. The second one is professional development, making sure that our teachers are up to date with the most, we'll call it the newest styles of teaching and techniques that have been research-based, because you got to keep training on these things. There's always something new in education as we learn a little bit more about how to teach students. Our third one, HMTSS. HMTSS is a term you're going to hear a lot more, no matter what school you go to. It stands for Hawaii Multi-Tiered System of Support. So as I said in the first one of these, that we want to make sure everybody gets equal education. There's also levels of support within that. So if someone needs even deeper support, let's say they're really struggling in reading or math, we make sure that we provide them supports, whether it be tutoring or special education. This also includes mental health and social emotional health, so they can have different tiers of instruction for that. All right, EA4 is the ELL, English and literacy. So basically, we're really focusing right now on literacy skill, making sure our keiki can read. This is probably the most important skill that all of our kids need to have, and if they can't read accurately by 3rd grade, by the end of 3rd grade, they're going to have problems in college and career, because it is absolutely essential to start reading to learn. So kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd, they're learning to read, and then switches over in 3rd, 4th, 5th to reading to learn. If they can't do that switch over, it becomes difficult. So we're really focused on that with academics on phonemic awareness, vocabulary, high frequency words, and phonics. Then the next one is monitoring our student growth. So we look at the data from our keiki when they take assessments, teacher created assessments, and statewide assessments, and we look to see where each kid is at. And we do fairly frequent reviews of that data to make sure that we're finding the kids that really need support and trying to find extra supports for those. And then of course, professional development around their needs. And the last one is clarifying. We at the leadership level, that's myself, Ms. Heiler, and our leadership team, need to clarify our systems to make sure that that happens. And we've been working on that all year. All right, this presentation, by the way, is going to be posted on our school website, kwes.org. Next up, we have this lovely attendance video. It's about 6 minutes long, but it is very important because attendance right now is our #1 struggle. We had last year nearly 50%, that's 50% of our students had 15 or more days of absence. That is not okay. We need to fix that, and I know it's not anybody's fault, because COVID was a thing, and it still is a thing, but we want to make sure we bring back down to normal levels. So please, let's give these guys a couple minutes of our time.
Ask parents, and they will tell you attending school is important.
I think that because we're the age, it's really important for him to get used to going to school every day.
Attendance is important, and I only have it in one sentence. You miss school, you miss out.
As long as you go to school, you get that foundation, then later on you can choose whatever you want.
You know, school is very important, not just for your education, but for you to learn how to socialize.
Yet, student absenteeism is a national crisis. Nationwide, 1 out of 10 students are chronically absent, meaning they miss 18 days or more over the course of an entire school year.
I know the importance of attendance when my son was in second grade. I didn't know that by him missing 1 or 2 days out of a month, he was actually being chronically absent. You know, he was not reading at a grade level, and his writing wasn't as great. So when I went to do a meeting with the teacher, and I asked her, you know, what's the reading level of my son, what's his writing level, and she told me that he was behind.
It's normal for students to miss a few days of school. Kids do get sick, especially when they're younger. But if absences continually add up, even if it's only just 2 or 3 days each month, by the end of the school year, students can have missed so much instruction that they experience difficulty learning to read, mastering important math concepts, passing courses, and ultimately graduating from high school.
Many times when we talk to the families, they're just not aware about the importance of being in school every single day. They feel that, missing a school day here or there, it's okay because of family issues and other commitments that they have. But what we see over and over again is when parents get that information and someone actually communicates to them and helps them understand the consequences, they'll be the first champions to ensure that their child is in school.
If a parent tells me it's 1 day here, 1 day there, I'll let you know that becomes a habit. 1 day here, 1 day there becomes 2 days here, 3 days there, and potentially a dropout, by the time they get to high school.
Good attendance starts with families making it a priority, even when it isn't always easy. It makes a difference when families set a regular bedtime and morning routine to make sure children get enough sleep and wake up ready for school. Make medical appointments when school is not in session. Avoid taking vacations when school is in session. Send children to school every day unless they're truly sick. Finally, develop backup plans for getting children to school if something comes up.
So now my son, I want to tell you that he's in 8th grade. So you can hear her pass. Now I have 2 other children who are in school. One is in 5th grade and the other is in 2nd grade. 3rd grade actually. My dad is in 3rd grade. And attendance has become something that in our household we really make it very important.
Families can also turn to each other for help, setting up carpool or joint child care arrangements to make their lives a little easier. As a parent myself, I know how much I value being able to turn to friends and family for help.
I think parents.
All right. The rest of the video kind of goes back over that. I know the speaker system is not working well. By the way, we did pay like a bunch of money to get a brand new speaker system. However, because of COVID and all the supply things, it's not in yet. But we're getting it soon. So we're going to move on to the next slide. But the most important thing about that is make sure your kids come to school unless they're actually sick. Not just, Mom, my stomach hurts, and they're actually ready to play video games all day. Trust me, I try to do that. My wife tells me, no, you gotta go to work. So I'm here every day so the kids can't be.
All right, good morning. I'm Debbie Heiler, Mrs. Heiler, the Vice Principal. It's good to see you all here. We are now going to go over the GLOs, and many of our students, if not all, and our staff has learned what we call the GLO wrap. We introduced it last year, and what I wanted to show you is, well, the GLO stands for the General Learner Outcomes. It's something that everyone from kindergarten to 12th grade is being assessed on, meaning this is what we want to see in our students. And there's 6 of them. We're going to go over each one, and then we want you, and students especially, you can probably remember and know GLO, here we go. Is that sounding familiar? Yeah, I see some of this. Yeah. Even our 6th graders coming back. Remember, you got to participate. All right. So the GLOs, are 6 of them, and you will recognize them because when you get your report cards, you'll see that they've been assessed. Like basically this quarter, how have they done? So the first one is GLO number 1. It's self-directed learner, right? In other words, we want our students to be in charge of their own learning. So in our song, it's who's responsible for their own learning. So this is participation. We need all of you, right? Staff, family, students, if you can get into it. Part of the understanding is when we connect it with movement, we remember. It's called total physical response. All right, so GLO number 1, let's go 1. Is self-directed learner. And these are cheerleaders, right? Yeah, okay, all right. GLO number 2 is community contributor, right? Right? Who can work together, right? So that's GLO number 2. GLO number 3 is complex thinker or critical thinker. We're going to our head, our mind, right? I see back there, yep, critical thinker. That's GLO number 3. GLO number 4, just like you make a movie, the producer, quality producer, right? We want to make sure that our students, all of us, we do quality work, not half time, we do good stuff. Okay, and we strive. And number 5 is effective communicator, right? We're talking or we're speaking, we're writing. We want to communicate very well. And number 6 is ethical and effective user of technology, right? So the computers, the keyboards, any kind of technology, we want to be effective and we want to be ethical. Ethical means, right, if we are supposed to be doing our iReady, we're not going to go to another site and go to SoundCloud. Just not that's happening, but just, you're going to stay on your task, okay? All right, so it's the GLO wrap. Okay, I'm going to say, are we ready? And you're going to say, we're ready. The cheerleaders, right? Are we ready? We're ready! Okay, here we go. We're going to start off, okay? Who is responsible for their own learning? We are responsible for our own learning. Who can work together? We can work together. Who are critical thinkers? We are critical thinkers. Who are quality producers? We are quality producers. Who are effective communicators? We are effective communicators. Who can use technology? We can use technology. G-L-O, here we go. To the G-G-L-O, here we go. G-L-O, here we go. All right, give yourself a hand. Okay, the last, I just want to repeat the G-L-O. I'm doing it mirror. I believe I'm doing this correctly. G, do you guys see the G? So let's all do a G. This is a big G. Right, general. The L, okay, Stafford. L, learner. Say learner, learner. O for outcome, outcomes. Okay, ready? General, learner, outcomes. Again, general, learner, outcomes. Again, general, learner, outcomes. Okay, we're just going to do that part, GLOs. Here we go, okay? You guys ready? Are we ready? Yes! Are we ready? Yes, we're ready! Okay, here we go. G-L-O, here we go. G-L-O, here we go. G-L-O, here we go. And then do your shakas. All right, so you want to use that spirit. And we'll see more of that later. All right, last thing I want to talk about is choose love. Who here has heard about choose love? Who here heard about choose love? All right, thank you. Because we have a new SEL, social emotional learning program called Choose Love. Parents, families, we've been sending in our newsletters, our Choose Love program. Our students know for sure, our staff knows, even we go in. We go into the classroom, Mr. Rock and myself, and we go in on Mondays, Choose Love Mondays, to learn about Choose Love. It's four things that we do in equation. It's courage plus gratitude, forgiveness plus compassion equals choose love. So let's say that together. Ready? Especially our students. 1, 2, 3. Courage plus gratitude plus forgiveness plus compassion equals choose love. That's right. Good. You agree. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So choose love is not just what we're sharing on Mondays. It's a Choose Love Monday, but we really are trying to live it. One of the things we want you to know and also practice at home is the whole idea of breathing, the brave breath. And we have it also in our morning. We call it a brain break. Basically, if you're afraid, you're nervous, take a deep breath. Let's try it. Deep breath in and out. So we're teaching that as well as other things of gratitude, courage, compassion, and forgiveness. All right, so that's our Choose Love. The last thing we've learned, you guys remember? Love always wins. Okay, let's try it again. Love always wins. And that's what we want to do each and every day. Thank you for your time.
All right, next up I'd like to welcome our almost had to sneeze there. Our ELL coordinator, Debbie Shimabukuro.
Good morning, parents. Thank you for joining us with Breakfast with Santa. At Cody Warner, we currently have over 160 ELL students. That means a lot of those students speak another language at home. As part of our Christmas celebration, they wanted to share with you some of the ways that they celebrate. So please enjoy the video.
No, I know most of you probably don't know who those kids are, but all of those kids are from our newcomers class, so they all arrived within 1 year to the United States, to Hawaii specifically, from Chuuk or other Micronesian islands or the Philippines that are in that class. So to be able to stand up and sing like that, they were a little too nervous to come up on stage. But to be able to do that song for us, pretty amazing. And we have one more. Our next song is from our L1 program. This is in Tagalog, and this is our students that are learning Tagalog after school and from Miss Winnie Winnie.
We are going to sing some Filipino classic caroling for you. Hope you like it. Salamat po. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sabay ang bati. Merry Christmas, mabuhay. Ang pag-ibig, pagsunahari. Araw-araw ay maging pagsukabi. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na lang muli, ang araw natin pinapalipit. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na lang muli, ang pag-ibig at mahati. Ang Pasko ay sumati, tayo ay magsigawi, ng magagandang hilig, dahil sa iyong pag-ibig, nang sinusulilang, balik at lumay nagsigalaw, at ang bawat isa ay nagsipaghandog ng aming alay. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na naman muli, ang araw natin pinapalipit. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na lang muli, ang pag-ibig at bahari. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na lang muli, ang araw natin pinapalipit. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na lang muli, ang pag-ibig at bahari. Maligayang Pasko! Balik siya!
And you can see they had a couple of our wonderful office staff helping them out on that one. So as you can see, our ELL programs are alive and well and strong here at Kaliuaina. The last little thing before we eat, I just want to remind you that our school website is kws.org. We have our announcements on there, our breakfast and lunch schedules, our upcoming events, some forums and many, many more things. And you can also reach us at Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Please watch our videos. This video will be up on our YouTube in just probably a day or two. And then with that being said, we also use our communication system called School Messenger. If your name, if your email address or phone number has changed, please make sure you update that in the office so you get the latest announcements. All right, with that, let's eat. All right, who's hungry here? All right, it doesn't look like anybody's hungry, so we're just gonna go home. All right, so what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be lining up, going through outside, check out the stages. They're gonna go in the Malcolm line and Mackay line. You guys can choose either one. Please stop at any of the booths on your way up there if you'd like to check things out. But the booths are open for anybody to do anything. So go ahead and stand up and head on over to go grab some food. And we get a big round of applause for our Kaliuaina cheerleaders! go anywhere. Wait, cheerleaders. Wait. We're missing somebody, aren't we? So, I think we need to start saying Santa's name and call him down here. Go up there, stand on the steps. Let's open up the stage. Let's look at this beautiful stage that we have ready for Santa. And let's all give a big round of applause to Bo and Ray for setting this amazing stage up. All right, let's call the big man down himself. Let's see if he comes down. Let's go. Santa, Santa, Santa. Let's do that one more time. Let's see. I want to hear a lot more Merry Christmas to Santa here. 1, 2, 3. All right, families, go ahead and line up over here. Elves, you want to man the line? Who wants to be the first one up to see Santa?